north one first. So what we're doing, and what is such a struggle of a job, is this is where the grain comes out of the grain dryer and is metered. So these little things here rotate and allow grain out of the dryer, and you can speed them up and slow them down. That's how you monitor how dry you want your corn. Well, these are doors that you have to drop to clean out, and if there's ever a fire, you drop this and auger it all down onto the ground. Well, closing them, they're 24 feet long, and it takes 4 men and a child. I know you guys love that saying. I sure do. So that's a struggle.
I'm in my comfortable spot here now.
How is that?
It hurts.
Oh my.
You got a ladder?
No, we went over budget last month, so.
Or a tool? Like a wrench?
How's the day going?
Hey, where's stuff like this come from?
Randy cut that off. The bend sweep was hitting it. Scrap iron now.
I wonder what that's worth. Think somebody would buy that? It's got 2 good bolts.
Okay, you ready? Yeah, everybody. Why is it hooked? Ah! Oh yeah, good times.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
My gosh, that's loud. We're currently filling the 2 dryers there with dry corn out of our wet bin. We fill it half full of dry corn and then put wet corn on top of it, so that when you start unloading the dryer, you're not unloading wet corn into what would be your dry bin, if that makes sense. So that's how we're going, or that's what we're doing, and then as you run it, that dry corn leaves and the wet corn gets dried as it moves through the dryer. Gosh, that's extremely loud though. So how a dryer works is there's an LP tank here, full of LP, and there's a big LP burner inside the dryer, and there's fans on the bottom of the dryer that blow air up through all the corn, and the burner makes the heat, and as that hot, warm air goes through, 220-degree air actually, goes through that corn, it takes the moisture out of the corn, and then you want to store it at 14.5-ish is the moisture that you want to dry it down to. So that's what we got going on here right now, trying to get this thing prepped before the combines go to the field, because we can't dump wet corn here until that wet bin is empty of dry corn. You remember how to run this place? Been a while, huh?
I remember we had a lot of trouble last year.
Thought we did, but this year will be better, right?
Why is that back working? What's going on?
No idea. You got your bin unloads?
What's the ounce?
19, 20.
Well, where did that come from?
I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. That was strange.
So when I turned the fans on, I suppose the dryer called for corn and it turned the wet bin on. Okay, that makes sense. That was frightening. Let's go see if the electrician's alive yet.
I could get used to this job, put my feet up, just catch combines all day. Seems pretty easy, don't it? The only thing is, you're always the guy that's wrong and too slow and in the wrong spot and not moving flags fast enough. Just like Eric said. This is pretty pleasant. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Oh, it's my time to shine. The auger's out. Oh, he's doing a yield cal, so I can't even unload him yet. Don't unload yet because we got to do the yield calibration. Just kidding. We got to sit and unload and calibrate the big yield monitor. Just buzzed the tower. You see that? Just buzzed right by him. See what the moisture is. Our little test strip that we did, this little field, I think is around that 20-ish to 21% moisture, which isn't too bad actually. Okay, that machine's set, calibrated, ready to roll. I'm going to go get Air Force One and we're gonna go set and calibrate that one, make sure it's working the way we like it to, and then it's gonna be hats on backwards and let her buck. I cannot even express to you how downright excited I am for this thing in the corn. It just makes me happy. I love fall harvest. Love it. Everything about it's great. Let her warm up a little bit and away we will be going. 4.5 miles an hour. We'll see what it looks like behind the combine here. See if we can push more speed. See if we need to start adjusting something. So far, I don't see anything. Cobs look good. Nice looking cobs. Ground is perfect. A few kernels, but probably head loss. She's gonna eat some bushels. So then, to determine how much header loss it is, I'm gonna go where I punch up to and then back the way where I know nothing came out of the back of the combine at, and then see what it looks like on the ground. Then you know, you got a good idea then at that point if it came through the combine or if it's just head loss. So I am in front of where the combine would have puked it out the back end. I'm gonna look on the ground. See, there's a kernel on the ground that went through the head. There's another one. So I would say there's pretty much nothing coming out of the combine from what I've seen out of the back end. There's 2 more kernels. So that's just head loss. There's another kernel. That's just head loss that I'm seeing behind the machine. So as of right now, I like the setting. I'm gonna crank up the speed a tad bit more of the ground speed and let it eat some corn. There he goes! The big Swede! We're in full operations. He's coming to run the behemoth cart, and then we're gonna pick some corn. Still looking really amazing. 5 miles an hour. Did a little different sieve settings. Didn't like the cobs in the tank, and looking a lot nicer now. A lot nicer. I'm having so much fun. There's just nothing on the ground. Unbelievable. Oh, heck yeah. What do you think of that big thing? Can you handle that?
Should have had binoculars. I was so far ahead of them I couldn't even see back there.
You ready to eat some corn?
I know.
I'm gonna have way too much fun with this. Can I subscribe to my own channel, please? This is way too much fun. 4.8 miles an hour currently. All the power I need. Still unloading on the go. Huge corn yield. It's gonna be a big year. Trucks, got 2 of them lined up, ready to accept the plump full load here. It's insane. We are ripping.
Just got going today on corn. Late afternoon. Is this thing working? Nikki! There we go. Feels like I never left. Moved in, got my lunch pail. And here we go again. For those of you that remember last year, yeah, one was working most of the time. Settle down, guys. One would work, the other one wouldn't. And that one would work, then the other one wouldn't. Last year was quite a deal. We're gonna see if they both will work at the same time this year. We're gonna start the fans up and blow out all the loose corn. Stay tuned! That definitely did not work. Sorry, Nikki. I think I figured it out. Stay tuned! Every one of them little triangles, that is access to the corn. You can stick your hand right inside there. Well, the same thing is on the inside of the dryer. So when that thing fails, corn kind of dances around, splashes around. Some goes inside on top of the burner cover. That's what that tarp piece of canvas is that goes over the burner. Not too messy, but it is a little messy. But it beats them screen dryers all to pieces. I just got caught talking to a camera.
So when I go out here, I should go back out this way and then feel it because that would be curved the right way, right? Instead of making a big...
Yeah, I don't know how much they got combine. It's kind of a jacked up deal right now because there isn't
you know what I'm
a
saying?
real good way to get in there.
I'm starting to understand that if I could just picture the field from last year, but everything was on the road last year.
Yeah, last year was nothing but mud, so.
So they must be getting close to having all the headlands in? Or?
I think so. Hopefully they'll quit soon.
Everything's going good, so we called in our second grain cart driver. I don't know if he'll be able to come down tomorrow, but Monday for sure he'll be here. We gave him a notice and told him to be here Monday, but now we're going a little bit earlier because things are going so smoothly. So we'll see if he shows up tomorrow. That would help a lot. So I guess Dad needs some help with getting the dryer going. He's moving a tile flag right now. Sample looks unbelievable, and the dryers are not going to be running tonight, so we're just going to shut her down here. It's about 9 o'clock almost. We're going to call her night, get the dryers going in the morning, and hit her hard tomorrow. Another 120,000 pounds off to the truck. Shutting her down for the night. Did about 65 acres when I didn't think we were barely gonna get off the yard. Yep.
Would you just look at that moon?
Well, that's a shop full. Wow. Woohoo! She's full!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's his first time with 2 corn combines, right?
Yep. Worked the heck out of that grain cart and the tractor. Oh my.
Randy would have never kept up if he was carting.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we got to get that second cart going. This is ridiculous.
What were you doing? Like 5.5 miles an hour?
5 to 5.2.
Working too.
Beautiful. This combine is a game changer.
Yeah.
This is an absolute game changer.
That cart is too.
That it is. We would have never pulled that off with a 1,500 bushel cart. No way.
I don't think I was ever under 1,500 bushels.
Oh, well, don't forget to subscribe to see more of the chaos.
Yeah,
Organized chaos is what we say.
Call it that.
See you guys next time.